Right, here we are back in the Tempest Act 5, Scene 1 with a little recap of today's investigation. So, we're up to about line 54, and Prospero is saying, "I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book." Okay, so the staff and the book, which is over the page, represent Prospero's magic. And he is saying that he wants to give up his magic. He wants to renounce it, this rough magic I here abjure, for a number of reasons, but primarily because earlier on in Act 1, Scene 2, he admitted that he was partially responsible for his own usurpation because of his obsession with his magic. Now he knows he's going to be returning to his place as Duke of Milan. He needs to relinquish his magic so that he can be a good leader and not be obsessed with his magical studies instead. Also, though, of course, he's leaving the world of the island, and the island is a magical place, and he's returning to Milan, to the real world, and therefore he needs to relinquish his magic because he's leaving the island. He's going back to the real world, and this is a signal of that. Let's look at the language. I'll break my staff. That's high modality. I'll is a contraction of I will. It's very high modality, very definite. And his language through here is very definite, it's very decisive. I'll break. Look at that violent verb there. I'll break my staff. Now that is final. Once you've broken it, it's broken, it's finished, it's dead. Bury it. So again, very final. It's like Prospero is ending this aspect of his life. He's killing that aspect of his identity. So it's a tone of finality and decision. Bury it certain fathoms in the earth. So fathoms is a measurement of depth. So he's not only just burying it, he's burying it really, really deeply in the earth. So it's a definite decision. There's no going back. And deeper than did ever plummet sound. So a plummet is a bit of a weight, a lead weight, on the end of a rope that sailors used to use to measure how deep the water was that their ship was in. And deeper than did ever plummet sound, trying to get over the page, I'll drown my book. So again, we have this repetition of I'll, that high modality, and the parallel phrasing there, I'll break my staff, I'll drown my book. And again, this idea here of drowning